All right, we're live. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Monday, we made it. Just over here opening up the live here so I can see you all's comments. Please don't be scared to comment. Say your name. Also, let me know if I'm hearing myself, so I'm sure you guys can hear me. But if you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. Put down where you're from, where you're watching today. Hey, Karen, good morning to you. How's it going on this Monday? It's a gorgeous Monday, y'all. I mean, you can't get over how beautiful the shot is. This is Sarasota, from our Van Wezel camera. That water, gorgeous. Just turquoise blue, beautiful out there. Good morning, Samuel. How's it going? Friends. Good morning. Penny is in Ohio. Ohio. How about that? Thanks for joining us from Ohio, Penny. 2 Ohios in the house. Cinda, hope I said that correctly. It's also from Ohio. Well, it's a gorgeous start. Our week, it really isn't terrible. It's not going to be super dicey. We have a rain chance in the forecast, mainly towards the end of the week. So what we're going to be talking about mainly today, for at least the first half of this week and through the rest of the week, the name of the game really is the building heat. You can already feel it today, this afternoon. I mean, it's comfortable outside, it's pleasant, but you'll feel that temperature increase as we get into even this afternoon with the high in the 80s, and then we'll continue to stay in the 80s throughout the rest of the week here. Am I looking okay? Yeah. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I'm so bright. Oh, there we go. Got some light adjustments. Thank you. Oh, that's so much better. I was blown out here. Terry's from New Mexico, or in New Mexico. Good morning, Patricia from Clearwater. Dana from Lakeland. Good morning, Calvin. Good morning. How's it going? Nancy from St. Cloud. Good morning to you all. All right, let's get on with what's ahead for the rest of the week, since I know that's what we're tuning in here for. Let's see. Those are our headlines. So I pretty much described today. Sunshine, a high in the 80s. So a little bit warmer than yesterday, but we still continue with that drier air, sunny trend from the weekend. If you got outside this weekend, I really hope you did, because it was gorgeous. But those temperatures that we felt this weekend in the 70s, that's going to
Okay, how are you?
80s pretty much for the entire week, pushing 90 by the end of the week as well. And then rain chances will be returning later on. I'm not exactly sure why. What was it? Here's our live look around town. Our safety camera is still down.
Oh.
That's okay. As you can see, blue skies everywhere from Clearwater to our station over here at 10 Tampa Bay. What's going on? Hey, Diane from Live Oak, Florida. Sue from Holly Hill. Hey, Sue, how's it going? So here's our current temperatures. I'm not sure why that banner's cut it off, but you can see the idea, right? 70s across the board. Is 75 degrees now in Tampa. So it's really going to be a gorgeous day. We'll get a little warmer than this as that warmth continues to build. 72 in Lakeland, 75 for Lake Wales, and those sunshine icons pretty much up and down the state. So we're seeing abundant sunshine today as high pressure continues to take over, and our temperatures are steadily warming compared to yesterday. We're about 7 degrees warmer in Tampa than where we were 24 hours ago. So that kind of shows you what we're going to be dealing with today, and also through the rest of the weekend as these temperatures build. I want you to look at the temperatures across the nation here. You can really see the big difference. There's an unleashing of winter weather throughout some parts of the western seaboard. And that storm system is going to continue to push to the east as we get into the next couple of days. So it could be worse. Denver's at 45 degrees, Billings 30 degrees. There's actually some blizzard issues going to be in effect for our northern plains. We're completely out of that. We'll be watching out for that same system of front to make its way south of here eventually, and that will give us a better rain chance by Friday, but no winter weather, obviously. You can see that high pressure. I wish I could kind of show it with my mouse, but I can't. You see that clockwise swirl there. That is the culprit as to what is keeping us nice and warm and dry. With high pressure, the air sinks and tends to compress, so we tend to warm up when we have high pressure over us, especially with these winds now driving more so out of the east and then continuing to push out of the southeast. That's going to bring us in a little more moisture and also help with that building warmth. So when we have that setup, we tend to see temperatures increase throughout the days. We're already seeing a steady rise in that. And we are lucked up. Look at southern Georgia all the way down to the southern tip of the state, even through the eastern seaboard up to like Raleigh and the North Carolina area. It is nice and dry, but Alabama, Mississippi, a lot of the Ohio Valley, kind of gloomy. No severe weather at this time, but we have a better severe threat. Let's actually get into that for some parts of the country, not including Florida, but we have a lot of people here from Ohio and other places kind of tuning in. So there's a severe weather threat, and this is springtime, so this is very typical. Every week we kind of have a severe weather threat, but I know it's been feeling like, oh my gosh, when can we get a break? But we have a very typical spring-like Midwestern threat, more so into Tuesday and Wednesday. There's still a chance for severe weather in Arkansas, parts of Oklahoma, Missouri later on today, tonight. Then does that say Monday both days? That's not correct. I'm not sure why. This should be Tuesday right there. But that's day 2. You can see that orange, that's that enhanced risk. There's a chance for severe weather, with numerous severe storms all the way from the northern plains down into Texas. And then stretching into the deeper south as we get into into Wednesday. That still says Monday. I have no idea why. But now including Arkansas, Missouri, parts of Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Mississippi. But you can see, even through Wednesday, we have no severe weather threats here. So for Florida, we have lucked up. It's going to be a gorgeous, gorgeous first half of the week. And check out the planning forecast here. I'm not sure why it's cutting that off there. Doesn't really matter though. You see abundant sunshine with a high today in those mid-80s. So really gorgeous tonight. Mostly clear skies. Temperatures fall to the lower 60s, upper 50s in some spots. If you're going to be heading out on the boat today, pretty decent. Moderate chop on the bay. A little bumpy, but not too much. Seas at 2 to 3 feet. A wind coming out of the south at 15 knots. Kathy says, what does Friday rain chance look like for North Florida? That's a great question. Not really the best, and I'll show you why here, Kathy, in just a second. Maggie is from Jacksonville. Good morning, Maggie. Patricia, what is the humidity levels though? Don't mind the heat, just the humidity that kills us. That's the thing too. At least for the first half of the week, those dew points stay on the lower end. And now, I wish I could just flip ahead to it, but I had to skim all the way down. I'll talk about dew points in just a second, but today, wonderful. But those dew points will be going up a little bit. It's not going to be oppressively humid by midweek, but you will feel the difference. It's not going to feel as dry in the air. I'm actually going to skip through this futurecast because it's showing absolutely nothing. But this is what their setup is going to be as we get into midweek and also into the weekend. And that was Kathy asking about rain chances. So I was talking about those systems moving throughout the Midwest. That cold front eventually moves into the northern part of the state and it stalls out. So we get into late Thursday into Friday, you can see those greens popping back up on our futurecast. Our rain chances are still pretty low on Thursday afternoon. We could see a slight uptick, maybe a couple of showers moving through. They're better Friday into Saturday though, and here's why. You can see that front just hanging to the north and it eventually just kind of stalls out, drapes over northern Florida. So there's a good chance for a shower or even a storm or two as we get into Friday afternoon for areas along and north of I-4. And this pretty much involves most of the area, to be completely honest. So most of Florida, you have better rain chances getting into Friday. Those afternoon shower chances will be back and they last through the weekend. As you can see, this front just doesn't really go anywhere. So we're not going to see a huge dip in temperatures. So this frontal boundary here is not going to move further south than Tampa. It's not even going to make it here, but we will have a little more moisture pulling ahead of the front, and that's going to help support a few showers and potentially a storm or two as we head closer and closer to the weekend. So I know a lot of people want to get outside Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Is not looking like a washout, but just keep your eye on the radar if you have any afternoon plans. because our rain chances will be increasing by then. And those dew points, that was Patricia asking if you're still on. This here really tells the story. We're not going to see a huge dew point uptick, but kind of getting back to that typical late spring summer-like feeling as we get into midweek, as dew points are now back in the 60s. When we have 60-degree dew points, that's a little more surface moisture, and that's going to help. That humidity is going to feel a little stickier in the atmosphere, or in the air rather, compared to 50s and 40s like this weekend. You stepped outside and it was incredibly refreshing, even this morning. So refreshing, comfortable, crisp air over us. And we have that in store for at least Tuesday, even parts of Wednesday. But then as we get out of Wednesday, we're back into those 60-degree dew points. So the humidity, you will feel it a little bit more. And that's really because those winds are now coming more so out of the south. And that's a moister wind for us. So you will feel the difference. It's not going to feel as refreshing as it has been, and coupled.
Hey, microphone check, microphone check. 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello, hello. You are watching the Midday News with Courtney. Hey, will you guys put prompter, please?
Courtney, right now. If you do, I might have to cancel.
Oh, I'm gonna move. Actually, I'm gonna move my mic. You might want to do it again. I'm just gonna move it over so my hair doesn't hit it.
With the dew points rising, we have.
Okay, you want me to do another one?
Heat. That's going to
okay,
be,
cool.
With that, so temperatures pretty much in the 90s Thursday into Friday. At least our inland locations will be in the 90s. We'll be close to that, 89 degrees both Thursday and Friday. So those temperatures will be rising, so will the dew points. So we'll feel a little more like a Florida summer here by the end of the week. So here's your 7-day forecast. And even that east, everything about this is just wrong. I'll hop on here after the news
Chief
show.
talked about
Maybe
what
do
kind of
another
materials we're
forecast
burning
for
there,
you.
talking about the metals
But
and plastics and everything.
Okay, you know, we could maybe.
Weird, wonky today. But tomorrow, pretty nice, just a lot warmer than today. And we stay pretty much near or at
Why don't we just say,
for
like,
the rest of the week.
Like, if we can take. Hold on one second. Maybe I can.
Just tell me what you
I'm sorry. If we
to
take, like, today it's out and the scene is
we'll say
cleared, maybe, like, put that up.
So
like,
the story
do I already
for
say
this
that,
week
though?
is heat.
At this moment, fire investigators. Why don't we just say, like, is
Not a lot of
finally
rain, at least for the
out?
first
We already
half
said
of
that,
the
so let's
week,
just take
but
out
then
that
as we
line.
get into late Thursday,
Like,
Friday, into Saturday,
is
it's still
finally out
small rain
today
chance.
at this
It's not
moment.
huge. It's
Yeah.
not a washout type of rain chance.
Cool,
At least
thank
for now.
you.
This could change a little bit, but for now, 30% for Friday. Those are a few isolated to potentially scattered showers that will last through the weekend.
Yeah, in the
and just
though,
because that
yep.
front is moving through.
'Cause we already
stalling
said it.
out
Thank you.
Right to the north of us, there could be a chance for some unsettled weather as we get even into the start of next week. All right. I'm actually going to, since they're starting the noon show in just a few minutes here, I'm going to back away. I will be back on here at 1 o'clock. So if you
Check,
wanted
1, 2,
any
3, I'm
additional
on,
questions answered, I'll be sure to do that for you. And I will adjust
Hey.
my graphics so that nothing is cut off and that all the icons are in the right place at that time.
Courtney, can you tell him I'm on 8, please?
So I will see you all
Hey,
soon.
guys,
I hope you
Rich
have
is
a
on
great
8.
Monday if I don't see you again today.
And what IFB are you on?
Bye.
Weather 1.